Hey everyone, let's talk about a filter kit that I have for my Sony a7R Mark V that I got for Christmas. I've been able to use this filter kit for 2 months and want to give my honest opinion on it just because I feel like a lot of what I've seen online is sponsored reviews. So it is the Nisi Jetpro filter kit. It retails for around 500 bucks. It comes with a 3-stop ND filter, a 6-stop, a 10-stop, a CPL, a front cap, a back cap, 4 step-up rings, and I believe an extra front cap. All for the, as I said, price of around 500 bucks. So when I first bought the kit, I was thinking, oh, I should also get the CPL, I should get the UV filter that goes with it as well. But I have found that that's not necessary. You can actually just take the step-up ring that comes with it and you can feed it onto the front of your camera with the UV filter that you already have on it. So no problem there. And so far what I've seen, at least with my CPL, I haven't really used the ND filters. I haven't seen any vignetting at 16 mil, which compared to what my other filters are, which are the breakthrough ones, I definitely get vignetting at 16 and have to zoom into about 20 for that to disappear. So far I've been happy at least with that. So commenting on what I've seen on YouTube so far is that, these are locking. Well, they are locking for the ND filters, but for the CPL, I'm gonna say it's not locking. So in order to use it or to take it in unlock mode, there's 2 different lines on, I guess, 2 sides of the adapter, and you kind of see that there's, actually I might not be able to see, there's like notches. That's where it hooks onto. So you take your filter kit, you turn it sideways, you unlock it, and then from there, again, you pick just a random spot, you find your lines, which is right here, and now it's locked into place. And I've seen a lot of reviewers be like, oh, I'm gonna pick up my camera lens by it. But as you can just see here, like there's some jostling. I wouldn't feel safe doing that. And I've already had to have this lens repaired once, so I'm not going to test it anymore. So take off your front cap. And mostly what I've been using this so far for, because I don't really have a need. I'm not big into the video stuff. I do have the Osmo Pocket, and I say that as I'm making a YouTube video. But mainly what I'm doing is photography of my children. So I am going to now take off the CPL, which is silver, and pull it off this system with this like little, ring package. And I'm gonna put it now onto the step-up ring, get it locked into place, and ta-da, it's locked into place. But if you know anything about a CPL, in order to get it to work, you need to rotate it depending upon, like, if you want to take the reflection out of the water, if you want to darken the sky, just depending upon where the sun is hitting, you need to rotate your filter. And when you rotate your filter, guess what? It is now unlocked. So, locked mode, cool, but now I want to use it, twisting it, uh-oh, unlocked. There goes my $100 filter, smash onto the ground, broken. The other thing I wanted to call out about this is that some of the reviewers have said this jostles in their bag, and 100% it jostles, and they made it out to be like, not a big deal, like occasionally, like in my bag, like it jostles. Yeah, no, it jostles. And because also the step-up filter, and this is an 82 to the 82, because it sticks out from the bag, like, this is always kind of like just getting moved, and then it like pops halfway off. It's kind of hard to do it, but like literally almost every single time I've taken it out of my bag, this is like askew, which I'm worried that because it's askew, either the filter is going to break, the glass is going to scratch on either my UV or on this CPL, which cost a bunch of money. And so that has been a huge annoyance. When I picked up the kit, or when I was given it in my mind, I was thinking, okay, I'm gonna buy a step-up ring for every one of my lenses, and I'm just gonna keep this kit on all the time because it's so nice, right? I can just pop it off, put a CPL on my 24 to 70, put the CPL on my 16 to 35, and just, again, move it around more easily versus, okay, maybe I don't always want to have my CPL on, especially if I'm shooting indoors or it's been winter, right? More at like in lower lighting conditions where I want to have as much light as possible. So it's nice that I can just like pop it off, because I am a big fan of leaving them on just because of kind of the removal of the haze, more of the pops of color. And I've always kind of enjoyed having the CPLs on my lenses, but again, there's times when you don't want it. So it's like, this is perfect. I'll have this kit on. Well, as I said, it comes with a 67, a 72, a 77, and an 82 step-up ring. It comes with 2 front caps. One of them, which is on this kit. So if you're gonna keep it like this, you can't. And luckily, I mean, it comes with, again, with this like nice bag, right, that's lined. I also really like it that it zips fully, so you're not gonna get like any dust or dirt inside of this. So anyway, so you can keep it in there, and I can just leave the, you know, one of the pieces of the ND filter exposed. But if you want to buy any additional sizes, each one of these is 20 bucks, which, okay, fine. It's not terrible, but what is terrible is that this front cap, if you want to buy an extra one, is $40. $40. Which to me just seems insane. And so I'm to the point now where it's like, okay, and actually it might only be 2 front filters that you get. I think you get one that comes on the camera and one that comes on like, or not the camera, one that's like for use on camera, and one that comes with this, you know, where you're gonna keep it in like this little disc set. So you're talking, if you wanna outfit your whole Lake Trinity, I guess you have to buy an extra one, and then any other lenses, right? You're gonna have to buy extra one of these, potentially extra one of your step-up rings. So look at like another 60 bucks per lens outside of, you know, the ones that you have. And that's if you have, you know, all those different sizes. Because they, like for me, luckily I have an 82, I have a 77, I have a 67. But if you only have 82s, I mean, I guess you're buying multiple ones anyway, but now you can't even use the extra filters that come, or excuse me, the extra step-up rings that come in your kit. So, 400 bucks, 3-stop, 6-stop, 10-stop, CPL, 4 different step-up rings, 2 front caps, 1 back cap, and a case. As I said, when I use it this weekend in full sun, maybe there's like a little bit of color cast. It was like kind of purpley. So I'll have to do it again. I haven't really seen it so far when I've used it, but it's all been like on overcast days. And I've just kind of wanted to darken the clouds a little bit. But yesterday when it was full sun, it did seem a bit purple to me. So anyway, and then originally in my mind, as I said, I was going to keep these on each one of the camera lenses. But then again, having to buy the front cap is kind of cost prohibitive, or at least I'm not going to go and spend, you know, $200 just on front caps to outfit all the cameras. Lenses, I'll probably buy those slowly over time. But then part of me also doesn't even know if I want to keep this on my camera. I've been looking online through Instagram. Polar Pro seems to have, you know, a lot of like their magnetic filters. People keep it like this. But I think I've made the decision that I'd rather have my lens hood on, and I'm only going to use this when I know I'm going to be shooting long exposures or waterfalls. And then when I want my CPL, I'm just going to use the one that fits the lens that I have, just so that again I can use my lens hood. So say what you want. I know a lot of people are like, yeah, just buy the biggest filter size, right? You're going to be spending a lot of money on filters, and then step up from there, or step down, I should say. But I'm actually in the camp of I'd rather buy, I guess, just the ND filters in the biggest size possible, and then buy the UV filters that fit my lenses, so that I can, so I don't have to swap them, and they're not super cumbersome when they're in your bag, right? Because when you add the step-up filters, right, like the whole, like on a 67, and you're going all the way up to an 82, that difference is ginormous. And I can show it to you because look at, I have it in my bag. Like that's a lot of extra like metal that you just have on your lens, and it looks kind of funny in my mind when you, again, like have a giant filter on like a tiny lens. So again, I'm in the camp of buying multiple CPLs. But yeah, I think I'm probably, and I've kept this kit, this set with the CPL and the step-up ring on this lens now for the last month and a half, and I've made the decision that I'm gonna just keep it in my bag when I'm out and about, and there might be some waterfalls, but otherwise I'm just gonna go back to using, you know, a CPL on the lens when I want it, and then going back to using my other, being able to use the lens hood and the regular cap. So anyway, do your own research, make your own decisions. Hope this helped. Jetpro filter kit from Nisi, which is backwards and it will never be right. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you at another time.